Welcome to Flowbase Go. So now we'll see how to use the complete academic management section. So we have an academic management section over here. So below this one, we have different pages. So I'll walk you through how to use actually these particular pages. So first, let's try to go for the class schedules page. So here first you can see we have the how to use instructions. Then below this one, you can see we have the today's schedule over here. So what are all the today's schedule? You completely everything is listed down over here. On the left hand side you have the navigation for the home page. Then you have a button like if you want to create a new schedule, you can just try to go and click this particular button and then create a new schedule over here. So then below this one we have the notifications. So completely you can see this is the notification panel. We have the different notifications over here. Then here you can see the complete navigation is again completely over here. So now we'll come to the right hand side. So here first we have the today's schedule. So what are all the classes we have today? That is completely listed down over here. Then below this one we have the class participation or attendance. So here you can just try to go and maintain your attendance from here. So you can just try to go and add, and then you can just try to add your name, and then completely you can have the schedule and you can maintain your attendance from here. Next is the class type. So you have different class types, like you have lab, lecture, seminar, and you can see different types of class types are there. So it is all categorized and then you're able to see it over here. So you can see all these are completely categorized and what time it is there and via which one Zoom or which place it's happening, everything you are able to completely see it over here. So this is about the complete class type over there. So then comes our weekly class schedule. So on the weekly class schedule, you can see we have the weekly timetable over here. So the complete timetable for the complete week, we are able to see it over here. So for Monday, what are the classes? For Tuesday, what are the classes? And everything you will be completely able to see from here. So this is about the class schedule page. So next, let's try to go for the academic task. So I'll go and click academic task. So first we have the how to use. Then below this one, you can see you have the today's task. So what all tasks are there? Those tasks completely are listed over here. Okay, so today I don't have any task. That's why it's shown like this. So if I go to upcoming task, no task, completed task, also no task. So that's why I'm not getting any task over here. So now you can see we have the upcoming task. So whatever task is coming tomorrow, this week, this month, whatever has to be completed, you have different filters. You can just try to click and then you can view a task. So if you want to create a new task, either you can click this new button or else here also you have new task button. You can just try to go and click this button and then you can create a new task from here. Then you have the priority wise task. So you can see high priority, we have the medium priority, then we have the low priority. So like this, we have priority wise task management can be done from here. Then you have the completed task. All the tasks are listed over here. So whatever task this week and this month, there are no tasks which are there. So you can see from here. Next, below this one, you have the overdue task. So all the overdue tasks, which are all the tasks have passed the due date, you will be able to completely see it. Next, you have the daily reflection over here. So this is about the academic task page. So next, let's try to go to the next page. That's nothing but our assignments and projects. So here is our assignments and project. So here you can see we have the complete page. So first you can see all the assignments and projects are listed by status. So you can see not started, how many assignments or projects are there, and then in progress, done, you'll be able to completely see it. So if you want to see only the non-started assignments or projects, you can just try to go and click this one. So here you can see all the not started. So if you want in progress, all the in progress and then completed, you'll be able to completely see it. So if you want to create a new assignment, you can just try to go and click new assignment button over here and then create a new assignment from here. Or else you can also click this one, new button, and also you can create a new assignment. Then below this, you have the complete notifications over here. On the right hand side, you have the assignments and project by priority. So by priority, we can try to see the assignments and projects. So we have low, high, and medium priority. So if I click medium, you can see all the projects which are under medium priority and high priority assignments. You'll be able to completely see it. Next, you have the upcoming assignments and projects. Okay, so here you can see by course what are all the assignments and projects you have. So by course, it is completely categorized by the course. So if we say today, so what are all the things which are there for today we'll get. So since there are nothing for today, we are not able to get anything. So if we say this week, we don't have anything even for all the assignment. If I click, you can see all the assignments in the listed format, categorized course wise over here. Next comes our overdue assignments and projects. So here, like you can maintain all your overdue assignments. So whatever assignments are overdue and you have like the deadline has been passed, you will be able to completely see these overdue assignments and projects over here. Then you have the assignments and project calendar. So you can completely view all the assignments and projects on your calendar like this. So you will be able to completely see all your assignment, which date is due date, when you want to submit these assignments. You'll be able to completely see this calendar and you can work upon to that. Like just seeing this calendar, you can completely like see a schedule and then work accordingly. So this is completely about the assignments and project page. So next we have the exams and test. So I'll just try to go and click the exams and test page. So first we have the how to use instructions completely over here. Then below this one, you have the upcoming exams and test. So what are all the exams are there? You can see it from here. By course, all the like test and exams are actually categorized. So if I say today or tomorrow, like no exams we have, so that's why we're not able to see it. So next is we have the preparation board. So you can see like by status whether you have not started studying, you're studying, or you're ready for this particular exam. You can actually see everything completely by the category over here. So then comes the completed exams. So you can see what are all the completed exams. You'll be able to see it. Then you have the exams and test calendar. So here you have the complete calendar. So this is the weekly calendar. If I go to monthly calendar, you can see the complete all the exams whenever on what all dates you have the exams. You'll be able to completely see it from here. So this is about the exams. So if you want to create a new exams or test, what you can do is either you can click this particular button or you can just try to click new here and then create a new exam or test for yourself. Then comes our next page, that's going to be our academic year. So I'll go and click the academic year over here. So first we have the instructions, how to use this particular page. Then below this one, you can see the academic year. So here you can see like first year, what are all the subjects you are going to study. For second year, what are all the subjects you're going to study. For third year, you can see, and fourth year. So all the years, what are all the subjects you're going to study? Everything is completely listed like this. Then you have all the courses. So you can see all the courses, whatever you're trying to learn, everything is completely given over here. So this is about the complete academic year. You can just try to go and maintain your academic year completely like this. So if you want to add a new academic year, what you can do is you can just try to click add a new year, and then like you can add, like if you want to have a fifth year, you can just try to add like that and then add what all details you want. So also if you want to edit this one, you can just try to click this edit and then you can go and change the subjects according to your need. So then comes the last page, that's nothing but the tuition tracker. So under the academic management, the last page is tuition tracker. So here we have the how to use, then we have the tuition tracker over here. So whenever you are trying to pay the tuition fees, you can completely track your tuition fees with the help of this particular tracker over here. So what you can do is whenever you're just trying to go and make a payment, you can try to add that particular payment over here. You can just try to click new and then add what is the payment, when it has been done, and what was the amount and for which year it was paid. So everything you can completely track it from here. So then you have the tuition tracker status and year. So like you can see what are the overdue over here and then overpaid you can see, and then how much have been paid. So by status also you'll be able to completely see it. So by year also you can try to completely see, like have a filter and see it. So you can see like fourth year, second year and third year what all payments are being done by year, you'll be able to see it. So next comes your tuition calendar. So your tuition calendar, you'll be able to completely see the tuition fees whenever you are paid on the calendar view, you'll be able to completely see. So this is about the tuition tracker. So I hope you would have got a better idea about how to use the academic management section. So add the different pages below the academic management.